I'm in the hospital by myself because everybody left. So I'm gonna take you on a quick tour. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Bree here. Today's video is going to be about what it was like behind the scenes working in the hospital as a vet assistant, just kind of giving you a little bit of a tour of the hospital. I do want to put a little disclaimer out there. This footage was shot about a year ago. It's not recent footage. At the time that I took it, I wasn't sure if I was going to move forward with this video or not, but I did now, so that's why it's coming out now. So it is a little bit older. It's not recent. I don't work for the company anymore. I'm not a vet assistant. If you've been kind of following along, I actually got a job as a flight attendant with a major US airline that I leave for training for in a few weeks. But I did want to still kind of show you guys behind the scenes because I know a lot of you were interested in being a vet assistant, or you were starting your new vet assistant job soon, or you were in school for it. So I wanted to show you kind of what it's like in the hospital. So the first portion of it is going to be a quick walkthrough tour of the hospital, and then I will kind of break it down for you a little bit more after that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you like this video, leave a comment down below. Let's get started. So this is the back, like, isolation area. So when animals are sick, this is where I put them back here. It's not a very big space, but it's also like our storage area and slash like kitchen area slash laundry. This is the freezer that you don't want to know what's in there. This is the treatment area. We have our x-ray machine here. That's our surgery suite back there. And this is the two tables where you see pets. All of our kennels back here. It's our microscope lab area, right? Blood machines over there. Then you got your pharmacy up in here. And then that's the front door. All right, guys, so this is one of our lab stations here. This is where you would check blood samples, urine samples, fecal samples, and ear swabs. That's the microscope that you'll use to look at all of those samples. Our fecal float station here, you can see an example of an ear swab and also a blood smear there. This is the CBC machine, your complete blood cell count, the rocker and the spinner there. The spinner separates the blood and serum, and your rocker prevents any blood clots so the machine can run it properly. This is the x-ray machine. Pretty self-explanatory. Depending on what view you are trying to get, there's different positions you'd want to use. Some extra storage here in the hospital. And then this is our other blood machine, our IOF machine. It's internal organ function. So this is where you would put the serum portion of the blood to run that to make sure all the vital organs are working properly. This is the back room, the sad freezer no one wants to know about, laundry, and isolation. This is where pets that come in with kennel cough and other viral diseases go. And then of course the dirty work of cleaning kennels, which is something you have to do when you are a vet assistant. So the pup that you just saw, her name was Hazel, and she was a dog that was kind of born into the pet hospital family. One of the other guys that I worked with had a litter of puppies, and he was asking a few of us if we wanted to take any of them. At first I had told him no, I wasn't able to take one as much as I wanted to though, but my fiance was kind of like, yeah, probably not a good idea right now. And I was like, okay, fine. Anyway, so one of the other girls that I worked with ended up taking one of the puppies, who was Hazel that you just saw. And after maybe a month or two, I don't know, it might have been a little bit longer, she decided or realized that she wasn't able to keep her anymore. So she gave her back to the guy that originally had the litter of puppies. So then once again, he asked me if I wanted a puppy. And at that time, I was like, okay, well, this is like second chance here. I feel like it's kind of meant to be. I need to say yes this time because like it came back around to me. I don't know. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. Yes, I will take her. Like, I felt bad. Like, this poor pup was only like 4 months old and has already been bouncing back and forth. So I felt bad. So I told my fiance, I was like, hey, remember like how I asked you about the puppy beforehand and like you said no or whatever? I was like, yeah, well, you think like we can do it? And he was so kind of like, oh, I don't know, this and that. And I was like, well, I already said yes, so. And he was like, okay, then like fine, whatever. But disclaimer, I had already warned him, when I start this job at an animal hospital, you have to be prepared for me to bring animals home. So I already told him that. And so I told him, I was like, this was last year. So this was last year before the holidays. It was in around November-ish, beginning of November. And he was like, okay, well, it's like after the holidays, right? And I said, no, I'm getting her like tomorrow. Surprise! Yeah, he wasn't. It's fine. It worked out. Anyway, so we took her home and we have had her ever since, and I love her so much. She is a handful though, and she has a very just strong personality, and she's very playful and just, I mean, a shepherd, what can I tell you? But yeah, so that's how we got our pup. We now named her Zelda, so that's her new name. My fiance named her that because that was our one, like, I can't think of the word right now, but that was the one thing that he got out of it. Since I brought the dog home, he could name her. So yeah, so there's that. So here's some more photos and video of her because she is just the cutest little thing ever. What did you do? Did you make a mess? You made a mess? Huh? What is this? What is this? Were you a bad girl? You were a bad girl? Well, I hope you guys really enjoyed that video. I do have another vet assistant video that will be coming out shortly. So definitely keep an eye out for that. That's probably going to be my last one that's going to be vet assistant related, unless you guys have questions about it or, questions about it. If there's anything else that you want to know, or anything else that you want to see. Otherwise, I'm going to kind of start gearing more towards travel and lifestyle and like flight attendant life and things like that. But yeah, so definitely give it a like, give it a subscribe, put on your notifications, drop a comment, all that good stuff. If you want to keep up with me day to day, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Breeze Wanderlust. All right, guys, I'll see you later.